Yeah, they say a couple M's might change the way we live. That's true, that's true. They say a couple M's might change the way we live. I just pulled up to the function.
Okay, let's see. We got David Mork. He says, I'm going to take my first trip out of the country, and I'm actually going to Thailand and Vietnam. And I'm just trying to see what's the best form of transportation whenever I get to those countries. Should I rent a motorbike or should I just catch a taxi? Man. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just tell y'all when I first took my trip out the country, my first trip out the country. If you just look at one of my vlogs when I went to Vietnam, I had probably about 6 bad experiences with taxi cab. If you go back and just type in taxi cab scam Vietnam, you're gonna see my video pull up, and you're gonna see what I had to deal with whenever I went to Vietnam when I took, a taxi cab.
No.
So our taxi drivers didn't take us to the right hotel?
You show his,
Yeah, I showed him this right here.
And this where he bought.
He took us here and said,
It's wrong. It's quite near here. You can take a walk about 5 minutes.
Man, you know this ain't the right hotel, man. I ain't about to give you no money, man. No, I ain't going with you. Leave my bags here. Leave my bags here. I'm not going with you. No, don't touch my bags, man. Don't touch my bags. Y'all already doing this dirty. Y'all already doing this dirty down here. Ripping us off. Already trying to rip us off. Charging $40 and $15 to take us to places. Man, no, don't touch our bags. Come on, mama. Let's go. No, I'm not riding with him no more. I'm not riding with him. No, let's get out. Let's just get out of here. Charging us $40 for a 3-minute ride to the wrong hotel. Wrong hotel. Come on, man. That's crazy. But me personally, man, I probably would avoid taxi cabs at all time, man. Like, I would never book a taxi again. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all this little story, man. When I was in, matter of fact, I was leaving Thailand. This was last year. I was leaving Thailand, and I took a flight to Cambodia. I get to Cambodia, I gotta go through the whole, apply for my visa, get approved, all this stuff that I was, having to do when I got to the airport. And this whole time I was doing this, I was talking to this lady that was at the airport, and she was telling me that she travels all the time and she goes to Southeast Asia like twice a year and this and that. And she was trying to give me different tips on how to avoid different scams and taxi cab scams and all this other stuff. I really wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to focus on getting through the airport, man, because they send you through all this stuff when you're at the airport, especially when you're going out the country, and, or entering into a different country. So I was listening, but I wasn't really paying attention. And she was telling me about this app. It's an app called Grab. It's a Grab app. It's kind of like Uber. It's pretty much similar to Uber. It's just they have the app called Grab. It's strictly for countries over here in Asia, Southeast Asia. And she was telling me about it. She said this can help you avoid dealing with different taxi cab scams, because she avoids taxi cabs as well, because of certain situations she went through as well. And I was like, okay. I was just saying okay. I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna download it. I couldn't really download it at the airport because I didn't have no Wi-Fi. I said when I leave the airport, I'm gonna download it. But after I went through the whole situation at the airport, and once I left, I was like, dang, because I didn't write the name down. I was like, dang. I was asking my mom. I was like, what was that app called again? I couldn't remember the name of it. So I was like, damn, oh well. I just forgot about it. So if I would have downloaded that app whenever she told me about it, this would have helped me avoid the different taxi cab scams. All right, so I was over there in Cambodia for like 2 weeks. And then I took a train, like a 15 hour train to Vietnam. Now, it was an overnight train. Once we got in Vietnam, they took us to this little a bus station or something like that, where they dropped us off at. And all these taxi cabs kind of surrounded the area. So I'm like, they was like, hey, you need a ride to your hotel, this and that. All right, cool, yeah, I need a ride. I did ask him, I said, how much is this gonna cost to get to my hotel? He's like, oh, there's a meter. You don't, no worries, there's a meter. So I was like, all right, cool. So I threw all the bags in the car, we rolled out. But I made sure that I had the hotel, as far as, the whole GPS thing set up on my phone, so it lets me know exactly the directions on how to get to the hotel. So, I get in the car, he's riding around, driving. I see he's making the wrong turns. So I'm like, I didn't say nothing at first. I'm like, okay, hold up. my GPS is telling him to turn right, but he turns left. Or my GPS is telling him to go straight, but he makes a U-turn or something. You know, he's doing these weird turns. I'm like, okay. I ain't say nothing on the first couple turns, wrong turns and different things. I'm like, okay, let me just sit back and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once he did like that third wrong turn, that's when I said, let me pull this camera out, man, because something ain't going, something is a little fishy right now. I'm looking at the meter, the meters keep going up and stuff. I'm like, damn, this more money out of my pocket that I'm gonna have to spend by him making these wrong turns and stuff. We don't know where it's at.
I don't know. That don't make sense.
Taxi. Why can't the taxi take us over there? Why can't you take us over there?
No, taxi.
Taxi just came from over there.
Yeah.
One way không à.
But you can't go.
No, không được.
Oh man.
The bike is going down there. It's not.
Ra không à.
Oh, see, they playing.
Come on, man. I don't even know where it's at. Like,
You gonna just drop us off and we don't know where to go.
2 minutes.
2 minutes to where? And you can take us to the hotel.
Just take us to the hotel, man. You about to drop us off in the middle of the street.
You should have told us that you couldn't take us to the hotel.
I got the money. I just need to see where the hotel is at. So how much is that US money?
40.
You ain't about to rip me off. We ain't from here or nothing. You ain't about to rip me off $40 for a 5-minute ride. And when I was going through this whole situation with this taxi cab driver, as far as him making these wrong turns, I was thinking about that girl at the airport when I was in Cambodia, when she was telling me you need to download this app. She was really on me about it. She was like serious about it, cause she been scammed a few times or whatever. She like, you need to download this app. I just couldn't think of the name of it, and he kept making these wrong turns. I said, okay. I was like, hey man, I think you were supposed to turn right up here, and then he was like, just talking, the language barrier. So he didn't understand me, I didn't understand him. I'm like, all right, whatever, let's just see where he takes us.
I never change on my dog, that's for sure. Fell in love with street money, feel like bankroll. Niggas say they solid, be the first one to fold. Seen it plenty times, man, it feel like deja vu.